even without Flexi, we still have to do the Flexi clap.
Yeah.
He's actually like, how do you say it? Cause he's engraved it in us, bro. Like we're traumatized.
He's here in spirit, bro.
He's here in spirit. He's always giving us that clap. Well, Flax is in Melbourne. I don't know where Mitchie is. Mitchie's been asleep, right? Penrith they make the grand final. You just decide to sleep. That's how it is, Mitchie.
He apparently hasn't watched the
He
grand
hasn't
final.
watched the grand final. Apparently, he's been out.
What real footy fan doesn't watch the grand final? I guess, you know what I mean?
And they talk about us, cuz. Anyway, lads and gents, welcome back to another episode of League Lads. I believe this is going to be the last episode of the season. Hopefully, we can have more episodes and more content off season when we do get guests on.
Not hopefully.
Well, not hopefully. Yes, we will. We will be. And last week's episode of Chat Townsend, I just want to give Mitch and Fred a big shout out. And of course, Joe, as always, for that episode. That was like, I was just proud watching it because I was like, I went through some tough shit last week and it just made me smile. So I was like, that was gangster.
Shout out to Chad as well.
Shout out to Chad. And I was actually so gutted not to meet Chad because we seen him at the footy show thing and he actually took his time to come and say hello to you and stop and stuff. And just that pure gentleman, bro. You know what I mean? Giving us an opportunity to actually sit with him and pick his brain. And yeah, the stories were so good.
And Marky Mark gave me a head nod, bro.
Yeah, we got to do the Marky Mark thing, but I don't know. See how we go.
Maybe that's the next guest, bro.
Maybe.
I think even more importantly, we've got to thank all the fans, everyone that tuned in and listened to this episode. Are now our #1 most viewed video. So personally from me to everyone who tuned in, thank you. That it means a lot to see a video like that turned out so well.
We never talk. We always say we don't really care about the numbers, which is true, right? But of course, numbers has to mean something.
It's always nice to hit a milestone, man.
5K or more than 5K. I don't even know.
now.
See, yeah, 6K.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. That's our biggest. That's our biggest.
Yeah, that's our biggest video ever. And honestly, when I was recording and I gave Mitch the look and Mitch gave me the same look that like, bro, we struck gold. And like, I don't know if I haven't really spoken to Chad since, but like, I don't think he was expecting that type of podcast.
Yeah.
I reckon he probably thought he was just gonna be non-stop like shit talk and but like, bro, we really wanted to pick his brain,
Bro, you did.
and,
It was so
and
good.
break down his career and how he overcame certain challenges. And I think like that was so interesting. And I honestly thought that was, even if it wasn't our biggest episode, right? Like it is now, but my thinking is even if it wasn't, that was still our best episode ever.
You've taken a lot from that episode.
Yeah, and
Do you have more respect for him? Obviously, I'm not saying you don't have respect for him, but do you feel like you look at him in a different way after that episode, after sitting there and picking his brain?
Bro, not only do I look at him a different way, I look at pretty much every NRL athlete a different way because they're all like that. They're all like they're all different to everybody else in terms of work ethic and work rate and
mental monsters.
And mentally, man, it's a tough gig. Everyone's trying to be the best, mate. It's like, and that's all everybody cares about when you're in an environment like that. They're all psychos to a certain degree. Literally. You know what I mean? Like Kobe Bryant, my favorite athlete ever, was a psychopath.
Cristiano Ronaldo, psycho. They're
psychos, bro. They don't care about anything other than football. And you heard Chad talk about the sacrifices he had to make and, you know, everybody giving him shit for not coming out because he saw a bigger picture. And instant gratification and doing things that distract you from the ultimate goal is stuff that you have to leave out sometimes, mate. And I think in anything, not just sports, but in anything in the world,
take a lot of lessons from
you could take a lot of lessons out of that, mate. And I'm just very thankful for Chad for answering all the questions truthfully. And mate, it was an absolute blast having him on and picking his brain a bit, man. But it was so good.
I'd love to.
And there's going to be plenty more of that coming. I was just so glad we got Chad in when we did, right before an amazing grand final. And we got to break that down a bit as well. And in the off season, we will get plenty more guests on, and we won't stop making content. It probably won't be weekly, especially at the start, since I'm moving houses. So it's going to be hard for me to nail anything down. But I move in 9 days. First time moving in my life, bro.
Congrats, Freddie.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick, bro.
I'm very proud of you. Wallah, it's
only 2 minutes down the road. But in the West, bro, 2 minutes means
it's actually not. It's like 7 minutes.
No, it's actually like 3 minutes.
What you go down that whole road all the way, and then you go left. Am I right?
The road.
But there's lights.
You
and
go past them. Yeah, if I'm getting a red light, it's like 6 minutes.
Yeah,
right? But you know, no red light. If I get a green light, it's like 3 or 4 minutes.
I missed the area, bro. I've been out of the area.
The area is crazy, by the way, boys. Before we get into the grand final, of course, but you got to talk a bit of shit. But like in the West, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes is a lot, bro.
Because you know what? in Bali, right? I was sorry to interrupt.
Go.
But the start of Bali was like I was like very close to everything, and then the end of Bali I was in Canggu, cause if a cafe is 7 minutes away, you're gonna get there in 40 minutes. Like that's how it is. And like, so I get what you're saying with West. Every minute counts. with
Yeah,
traffic.
5 minutes is a lot because, mate, from let's say, mate, from Bonnyrigg, all right, in 5 minutes you're in Mount Vernon, cause the Mount Vernon is off its head, luxury mansions on 20 acres, every house on 20 acres, bro. And then 5 minutes from there is Miller, a fucking war zone, where if you leave your car for too long, they'll jack your car. Like, cars, it's in 5 minutes in either direction. You're either gonna be living in luxury, or you're gonna be fucking fighting for your life every day.
In the comments, if you ever went to Mila when you were younger with your mum or whoever it was when you were young, please comment what you saying because there was some traumatizing shit.
I have a story about Miller.
Go. We have one game to talk about, so
I
it's
know.
fine.
I was pricing up a construction job. My job is to price up jobs.
Who'd you get to the plumbing? It was me.
Oh yeah, you came, yeah. We lost the job, by the way, right?
Thank God.
But we lost the job for a reason. So they told us.
Lucky we lost the job because we would have lost everything at the job.
Yeah, bro, that's funny. I did bring you because it was the perfect job to crack you in. But anyway, so I'm pricing it up, and it's a commercial job, and they're like, in the meeting when we had the tender meeting, right? They literally said, make sure you have allowances for a shipping container and round-the-clock security because the fences outside the property are nothing but a challenge for people in Miller. They're like, yeah, you think I can't get over this guy? It's not, because in any other state, in every other city, mate, in 99% of the suburbs, a fence means you're not allowed to come through unless the guy lets you in. In Miller, it's like, I think I can jump that.
And see what's in there?
There was like bikes and shit on the roof of this place there already. So part of the job was to go onto the roof and remove any debris. They called it debris.
We didn't win the job, bro.
Anyway, we lose the job, and it turns out the company that won the job won because they didn't allow for round-the-clock security. And everything in this job site got jacked, bro. And we were meant to be finished the job. Like, we were meant to be working over Christmas, over New Year's, and finishing in, like, the first week of January. Bro, this job finished. I saw a video of Spaniards where he was in Miller. And I walk and I see the video was posted in April, and there's still 2 shipping containers in the parking lot of this thing. And we heard from the client that in another job when we asked him about it, that it was a nightmare. Everything got stolen. And they did the work, and then the people broke in and graffitied everything and ripped everything out. I'm like, fuck.
That was one.
How do I live 5 minutes from this place?
And then you get 5 minutes and you're on acreage.
And you're on Cecil Hills, bro.
Cecil Hills, so nice.
Like, 5 minutes in the West is crazy.
There's one nice house in Cecil Hills before we get on. It's like, bro, when I'm in...
you know
which one?
The one
massive. It looks like it needs security.
He won the lottery.
That's the guy that won the lottery?
I think he won the lottery.
So you drive past it, Joe. It looks like he needs security.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, it's, you know, when you look at those big houses and you're like, there's 100% going to be some guy walking around with an earpiece and, like, you know, big, security. Yeah. And I'm like, how the fuck am I 5 minutes from my house?
Right, and the crazy thing is, because that's where I'm moving to, that's where I'm going to see that house every day. But yeah, bro, it's...
Good times in Miller, boys. Good times.
Miller's fucked up, bro.
It's improved.
It has not improved, all right? I used to play Michael Wendon Center all the time. Basketball, cuz there's no losing there. There's winning and then them starting a fight, or you losing and then you wanting to start a fight.
I used to love playing indoor there, like indoor soccer. It was pretty, courts
we
used to, cool.
We used to be there. They used to go there for sport at school. Remember? But I always preferred Whitlam Center.
Yeah, Whitlam Center was cool, bro.
Yeah,
good times, man.
Good times, man.
Good yap session,
hey,
bro.
some rugby league happened this week, by the way, boys. But you know us, man. We love going on tangents, especially. But I haven't seen Suey in a while as well.
It's been a long time, bro.
Come on, bro.
My brothers, I love my brothers. I'm very, very proud of.
Listen,
everything.
Boys, the grand final happened. And it was fucking unbelievable.
So I was coming back. So I was in Stockton on Sunday, right, with the family, whatever. And I'm like, I have to get back, because I missed the Penrith Broncos game. As soon as that game happened, you messaged the group. You're like, so make sure you watch that game, as if you didn't watch that game. I'm like, bro, I'm playing with Prince Boateng, cuz I don't know what to pick anyway. But I got back and I watched, and I turned the TV on, and everyone was asking me for my predictions. I said Melbourne are either going to belt the shit out of this. They're going to belt them. It's going to come down to experience and that spine, yada, yada. Or Brisbane are just going to win. And because the first 20 minutes, I was like, see, I told, like, you know, I just felt cool, you know. Melbourne were just scoring tries. Jerome Hughes, fucking Munster. Everyone was having a crack. Everyone was having a go. Because I have never, ever, ever seen a fucking player like Reece Walsh do that in a fucking big game. Like, I've never seen that shit, cuz. And you can talk about Nathan Cleary and you can talk about everyone, but for 80 minutes, and, like, he had no more ammo, cuz.
He was flawless, bro.
He was flawless, but forget that, right? You need a team to win. You need your team to win. He didn't care who was with him. He was going to win. You know, you had Adam Reynolds do his hammy.
Ben Hunt.
Ben, I don't know if you've spoken to Adam since. He's probably
I said party hard, bro.
Yeah, did he, any response?
He just liked it. His phone's gonna be blowing up, but I'm not
100%.
expecting a response.
No, 100%, which is pretty cool that he actually liked it.
Yeah.
Ben Hunt, who is the senior figure, he's a fairy tale story to come back to Brisbane. He goes down. They lost someone else as well.
Karapani. But then he came back on the last 2-3 minutes.
Bro, that Karapani, even
He's
when
so
he went
good.
against us the second game,
Oh, he carved up.
I was like, what?
We got nicked by Deloise Hoyda as well that game. That
Bro.
one still annoys me.
Yeah.
We should have
That's why I said we're losing to Penrith, because
that same team.
Deloise Hoyda beat us. Imagine McLean and Tungo, you know?
Yeah. Well, anyway, but I've never seen a player just lift like that and just do that.
Yeah.
And he's everything. I'll let you get into it, then I'll give you my take on Reece and everything. But cause it was like flawless. It was perfect.
It was his game, his
Literally.
moment. Rugby league's about moments. Grand finals especially are about moments. And when I saw Kobe Hetherington, the bench came on. Kobe Hetherington and Smoothie linked up.
Good.
They came off the bench, made a line break, and as soon as I saw Reece Walsh come from dummy half and just explode out of a cannon, I was like, in my head, I was like, yeah, they're not losing this game. They're not losing this
Something's
game
happening.
because this bloke won't let them lose. And then he saved a try, and I said it on my TikTok, bro. That's a game-winning play. That could be a game-winning play. If they go on to win this, we're going to look at that Kamikamica try and say, Kaz, you can say what you want about him dropping it, but if Reece Walsh isn't there, he's not dropping it. He saved a try against Kamikamica.
He scores 1 million out of 10
Yeah.
if Reece Walsh is not there.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be crazy to not score that try.
Yeah, and that would have changed the whole game. It would have been like 28-10 out of half-time.
Yeah,
or some
it's done.
shit.
It would have been like, I think by that point,
26-10.
26-12.
Yeah.
You're thinking,
That's the
okay,
game.
That's
Yeah.
probably game, and the Broncos won't come back from that sort of deficit.
Yeah,
In a
but
big game.
they came up with a massive play, Reece, and then they go down the other end and they score right after. And I'm like, dude, that's a 12-point play from Reece Walsh, and he made multiple try-saving tackles. That
The
tackle
one
on Pappenhausen.
Oh, my
That
God.
was one of the greatest defensive plays, up there with
Andrew Ryan in 04.
also with Scott Sadler, up there with
Yeah.
those sort of defensive
Bro,
tackles.
I have when Pappenhausen took, because I was talking mad shit about Pappenhausen. Yeah, I was like, because me and the boys have this thing, right? They want Pappenhausen in for Connor Tracy, right? And I always like, no, because Connor Tracy plays more games, right? Anyway, this is a debate we have going on, a bit of banter, and I'm just like shitting on fucking Pappenhausen. His shit doesn't turn up. 1, 2, 3, and I love Pappenhausen, right? And then he just hits this line break.
Off the
And I was
scrum,
like,
yeah.
I hit him the couch because it still remains.
Yeah.
And then obviously offload's wrong. And
Yeah, because he didn't back himself, and I think he was injured because there were some moments in that game where I was like, why? Like when
he let go.
When old mate scored, your mate goatee,
Shibasaki.
Shibasaki.
You had to go to
Yeah, I get the Samson allegations are done now, mate. The Samson. Do you know the story of
No.
Samson? So in the Bible, there's a story about Samson, and I think the girl's name was Delilah or whatever. But Samson, God gave him his strength in his hair, and
In his hair.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
he had this mad hair,
Yeah.
and then a chick shaved off his hair, and his super strength went away.
Okay.
And they always say like Samson is like Samson. He cut his hair, and now he's
So
back to
Shibasaki
normal.
got rid of his.
And everyone was like, "Well, no, Shibasaki cut off the goatee. Maybe the power's in his goatee." And then the Samson allegations are
That's
done
not
now.
true.
Scored a try double.
Bro, he was good too, bro.
Yeah,
He was good
he
too.
was very good, mate. The entire back line for the Broncos was good.
Paddy
And
Carrigan, 80 minutes.
yeah, I was saying that about when you was talking shit about Pappenhausen. I was saying, well, cause Melbourne have to score here because they're just gonna target Karapani because he's off now. And they're just going to run in on that side. And literally, as I said that, they run in on
They
that
literally
side. I'm
done
like,
it.
oh, here we go. Melbourne's going to win it now. And I just see Reece Walsh, and I'm like, cuz Roger Fabry was not capping, bro. Roger Fabry was not capping, bro. He was saying Reece Walsh is like one of the fastest over 40, probably the fastest over 40 meters. And he nicked him.
How tough is he, bro?
Like, he's got a lot of
He was like
strength.
Dominic Toretto when he hit the nos and went past Brian. You know what I mean?
That's my favorite scene
Can't.
ever, Fred.
It was
RX-7?
like too soon, Junior. That's what it was like. Johnny Tran and Jesse, he bust his nut early on the Volkswagen, and then Johnny Tran just hits the fucking lost button. Too soon, Junior. You just see fucking Reece Walsh nick him.
Bro,
that was
he's
hilarious.
so strong too. Like,
Bro,
He's strong in contact. That's what Bellamy was even saying in the presser. It was like, yeah, he's fast, but like he's strong in contact.
Cuz he's little,
Cause he's powerful.
He's fucking. He crunched Pappenhausen. Like, cuz you know that if we're watching the game from the TV, right? Like, and obviously in real life it's faster, cuz in real life it's more intense, bro. It's fucking there.
Ooh.
If you're at the game, you hear that. That's you're at the game, right?
I was there up where I was
in the
sitting.
nosebleeds.
No, I was sitting up high.
Yeah, in the nosebleeds.
And
I sat there, Penrith, Melbourne.
And I can just see Walsh just running. Think, oh, he's gonna get Paps, and I just see whack.
Mad angle
And
from there.
Pappenhausen knew because he fucking threw the ball back. And Warbrick, I think Warbrick was shocked because he was like, I ain't never seen Pappenhausen get caught like that before. He probably wasn't even expecting the ball.
Bro, everything like...
He was a man on a mission, bro.
I've never seen it. Like,
Cause this Broncos team should forever be known as the Redemption Broncos team, mate. Because everybody counted them out when everyone went down right before finals.
I did as well, bro.
I did as well.
I have one of the worst clips on this episode where I said Reece Walsh will either win them, we can get them into the 8, or take them out of this comp.
Yeah.
And,
Well, he was playing like ass at the start of the season,
But I think
mate.
them winning the 4 really, really helped them, bro.
And I had him in 4th.
And the really big thing is the finals run they went on to actually get this comp.
Greatest run.
They literally,
Is there a better run?
I can't think of one.
Like-
They beat minor premiers, Raiders.
In Canberra.
There is no greater run in terms of the teams that they beat.
Yeah, they accomplished everything.
They beat the team that was first, all right?
Then
minor
they beat
That
premiers.
was
four-time
the minor premiers. Then beating the 4-time premiers in a row, defending champions with everybody.
And the way they beat...
I know they lost Sorensen, but
and
they
the way-
didn't have Carrigan.
And the way they beat the Raiders...
And then they beat...
was crazy,
Yeah, and then they beat Melbourne.
The premiership favourites.
You know what? 1 sec. They never had a week off too.
No, they did.
When?
They against
That's
Raiders.
right. That's right. After. That's
But
right,
they
sorry.
beat the Raiders in Canberra.
Canberra after 94 minutes of footy.
Yeah. Then Nick came back against Penrith. And Nathan Cleary and
Had a head loss moment and got into a push and shove with Ezra. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I've seen that.
When was the last time you saw Cleary get aggro like that?
Yeah, it was like Jonathan Thurston when he was elbowing Josh Reynolds at the end of 2014 Origin.
Origin.
That's what I saw when it's head loss, bro. And then they go and beat Melbourne, the team that everybody backed. From day one, I had them winning the comp until I saw them beat Penrith, and then I said, I tipped Brisbane against Penrith. All right, and then I tipped Brisbane against Melbourne. I just seen something in them, man, that a lot of people didn't see. I just saw, I know it sounds fucking weird,
Yeah.
but I saw this fire lit up under their bellies, but at the same time, I saw this sparkle in their eyes where they thought they could win every game, and I know Madge instills that confidence in them.
He's different,
because Madge's training, the way he trains, he breaks you, bro. They were a broken team early in the year.
They were.
We
have the worst clip.
Rebuilt them, and they put so much work in that how the fuck can they not believe in themselves when they've put that much work in to get to where they are now?
And they're with a winner.
And
they're coached by a winner.
Because they're coached by a guy that knows they can win, and he knows all you have to do is get rid of the little bitch inside of you, because when they were having, when you're addicted and you have to something, you're addicted to fucking heroin and you have withdrawal symptoms. Brisbane were having withdrawal symptoms from Little Beach when he was making them go cold turkey on Little Beach, and they were struggling. Cause Reece Walsh was in career worst form.
Yeah, I never
the
seen
first 10 weeks of the season.
Forward passes.
Cause he was number 1 in errors by a fucking country mile, bro.
Trying too much.
Trying to score for every
confidence. Low confidence, mate. Low confidence. I've never seen Reece Walsh with low confidence, second guessing himself. Then he comes back from his injury, a new man.
Literally,
it wasn't even that.
He went cold turkey on. They got rid of the bitch inside of them, and they were men. Like SpongeBob. Now that they were men, they got their fucking cult moustache on.
They got
cuz.
Schwereb now.
They're ready to go.
They ate
cuz.
them. They
got Baydort now, man.
Well, actually, Fred, you got one of the better clips. I think it was like maybe the second or third
I got the
episode.
worst clip ever,
Where
bro.
you said, you were talking about how Madge at the Tigers, they were like little boys, but with the Broncos, they're like young men, young Zalman. That was the exact words.
I know Madge how he trains. This bloke,
I thought he was gonna get sacked, to be honest.
bro,
Nah.
no way.
No,
I
I
had
thought-
them fought, and they were my
No,
dark
not
horses in our
because he's shit or
preseason.
anything, but because, bro, the team couldn't handle him anymore. That's what it looked like.
They
was
couldn't
that-
handle him.
At
And
the
then-
start,
They couldn't handle him, but
everyone
because
questioned him.
it's about how you as a man respond to
Adversity.
adversity, mate.
Pressure, yeah.
How that's what he wants to see. Who's the fucking quid? It's what Serraldo did in 23. Who are the bitches and the rats and the guys that don't want to fucking work and dedicate their lives to this shit? And who are? Whatever
what Madge
Kevin
showed him,
was
bro.
doing was not what Madge was doing.
Yeah,
Madge
Kevin
is a-
was.
and cuz fuck me then. This bloke didn't even have the support of the own Broncos guys, bro.
Yeah, they didn't even want him.
the
there.
old boys.
Cuz Gordon Tallis,
Yeah, we're
cuz
gonna
can
speak
that
about-
bloke just say you're wrong?
Yeah, Gordon Tallis.
Just admit you're wrong, bro.
Hey, I've never heard anyone beat around the bush.
Cuz he's fucking.
Cuz Buzz
he's-
Rothfield admitted he's
he's
wrong.
copium.
Buzz is like,
Cuz
Yeah, look, I was wrong about it. I think
I can't wait till he says that about fucking girlfriend, bro. One day.
he won't, because isn't he retiring or something? Or
No, I think he's
He's
like
retiring from riding.
Yeah,
Ah,
but he's
okay.
still gonna do like 360 and all that.
yeah, he should do 360. I love Buzz, cuz. Well, I love
I
him.
don't. Cuz, wallah, I don't like.
He's a
that's-
character.
I can't hate him,
I
cuz.
just, cuz, I
You know
just,
that old guy that just yaps and you're like,
cuz he's
Haram
like
is old.
Hans Moleman, bro.
Because you know that guy that's old and then you're like, Haram
He's
is
Hans Moleman.
old. Like, you know,
You know Hans
I don't know who
Moleman?
that is.
You don't know who Hans Moleman
Who's
is.
that?
Buzz
You're
is,
gonna see him, you're gonna die.
I'll probably do it if you
Buzz
show
is
me.
no longer. I think he's more than just. At this point, he's now become like
A rage bait.
Exactly. You had Jordan Ricky after they won the comp. Where's Buzz's number?
Fred's dying.
You know Hans Moleman, bro. That's fucking. That's Buzz,
You
bro.
gotta show the audience that.
Hans Moleman, boys. Hans Moleman.
Don't
Look
show
at him.
mine. Show it at Fred's camera. Fred, you
Hans Moleman, bro. They know who Hans Moleman is.
Fucking hell, bro.
Hans Moleman. He's lost, mate. He's.
Anyway, Gordon Tallis. It's not that hard to just say, I was fucking wrong. Like, that's your team, bro. Gordon Tallis is a Bronco, cuz.
Yeah,
The
mate.
Broncos are
He's a
legends.
Bronco legend, cuz.
Won multiple.
That
comps.
jersey that Gordon Tallis used to wear, he's probably one
But
of
he
the
was
nicest
mad
jerseys.
about his mate getting sacked.
That's
But
fine, be
cuz,
mad. But
be
be
mad.
happy for the team that you
But-
supported.
Cuz they're all talking mad shit about Madge all year, bro. He doesn't give a fuck about that shit. Glass houses.
Cause yeah, Madge literally when he after the game he was sitting on the broadcast with Gus and all that, and I can't remember the presenter's name. He's a good guy there.
Jake Duke.
Jake Duke. No, it's for 9 News.
I don't know.
Anyway, it's the main guy. Anyway, he's like yeah. Everyone's been speaking about your training method, and Madge is just like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
I
got
was
a comp,
so cold.
I got a comp now. What
Like
now?
what do you? I don't.
No, he's
got
got
a
two comps
I won
now,
with-
bro.
Didn't he win with New Zealand as well?
Yeah, and with the Blues.
Look
One
at
of the
this run.
Blues.
In 23.
He won with
he
the
won
Rabbitohs.
he
He
had
won with the Broncos.
Exactly. The pack.
Every
teams to win.
team, every place he's won at, it's not a little club. It's a big a nation. It's something big. Cause to win Origin, right after Brad Fittler had that team and couldn't make it work at the end, to sit there and smack it out in 1 year, bang, you done it, right? You see what we missed this year. For New Zealand never dreamt of winning things like that. Like he united them, and he's an Aussie, cuz.
Cuz there's no Mickey Mouse rings that he's got. There's no
Nothing.
asterisks on nothing.
Nothing.
It's a
Even
win.
if we say, oh nah, but Michael Innes, well, they didn't have Isaac Luke either.
Yeah.
We can't. He's got no asterisks on his
Nothing,
rings.
zero.
He's got no Shea Gilgeous-Alexander Mickey Mouse ring asterisks on his sheet, bro. All right,
Why do you don't like SGA?
because they would have lost in that game 7 if Halle didn't do his Achilles, and they went through like they went
But
through
you have to win
nobody.
what's in front of you.
They went through nobody, bro. They went through nobody.
Hallie went down in the 7th.
Fred, NBA gets to Fred. That's all.
Unlike, and then who did I draft in my fantasy? A fucking Shea.
We got to look at Madge's run from like the last 3 years. In 23, he gets the Kiwis their biggest ever pack chance win, 13-0 over the Aussies. That's a disgraceful performance from the
Yeah,
Kangaroos.
that's crazy.
13-0. Then the next year, goes to New South Wales, beats Queensland in Queensland for the first time since Joey Johns. And then in 2025, takes the Broncos to their first comp in 19 years. I wasn't even 1 year old when they last won a comp. That's like how long it's been. My sisters weren't even born. That's how long it's been since the Broncos have won a comp.
What an 06?
I was born in 05, bro. I wasn't even 1 year old yet.
Oh, you didn't even see the Bulldogs win the grand
Yeah,
final.
don't remind me, cuz Mitch reminds me every day, bro.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I mean.
You watch.
Sometimes
you
I
watch
forget
the-
how much of a baby you are.
Yeah, sometimes I forget how old we are. Cause old I am. Sorry, I went on and put in the old category.
Yeah, you're like Hans Bowman.
In a long time.
Now Jordan Ricky,
And
please.
And then beat the premiership favourites in a game that should be a typical Melbourne win. Going to a call.
Cuz,
Bro.
can I say something about Jordan Ricky? So everyone knows that, like, I always call Jordan
Yeah.
a cat, like,
Yeah.
in the Brisbane team, right? Like, he's a good player, but like, I feel like he could be so much better. And
He will be much better
like-
in the
like-
future as well.
like, bro, I feel like, you know, like they got rid of Dave Fafita because they thought they had Jordan Ricky, you know what I mean? And now he's a championship winner. I can't say nothing,
Got a
but
comp.
basically, there's a guy in my chat named Skuxlord that will say nothing. He's a Broncos fan. He'll say nothing until Jordan Ricky does something, and then he'll write Ricky.
and,
That's
you,
it.
and you just rage, rage, mate.
Because he will that's what he does. He will watch the game, have my stream open. When Jordan Ricky does something, he'll write, yeah, Jordan Ricky, or yeah, Ricky.
Ricky.
Look at Ricky. Because he didn't say nothing for 79 minutes and 59 seconds, and then he does the intercept at the end, and he just writes, Ricky.
Oh, did he? Was he the one with the headgear?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! What the
Yeah.
fuck?
He's
bro?
been heading for a while now.
Yeah.
Skuxlord, I was waiting for it all game, and I just see Skuxlord, Ricky.
Well, I hear that's dedication for the
Because
Ricky.
this bloke is, because you can have all these females thirsting over you non-stop, whatever. Skuxlord is your number one fan, Jordan Ricky. He's been doing this not for a couple of weeks. He's been
Years.
doing this for years, bro. He doesn't say anything or interact with me in chat besides saying Ricky.
I like what Ricky did after the thing about Buzz. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that shit, bro. It's
I
pretty,
love that shit.
I love
Talk
it.
their shit.
it's all
They
good
win.
shit. They
I
won.
love
cuz.
all of them on
And you
their
know, Buzz
lines.
actually said, yeah, like that's fine. Like
It's banter.
it's banter, and they won. Good on them.
'Cause-
See the difference between Buzz and Gordon Tallis.
Yeah.
Now Gordon Tallis just needs to accept it. Cuz.
Yeah,
he
got-
needs to be like, bro, I was wrong. Madge, wow. Credit to you.
As well, I've got a glass of cement for you, lad. Just
Yeah,
drink it.
just drink
Iron
it,
them up,
cuz.
mate. Come on, you're the raging bull.
It's very sad.
You can admit, because you dragged Brett Hodgson 55 metres
dragged
over
him-
the touchline and
dragged
then
him to
launched
the-
him into row Z. But you can't muster up enough strength to say I was wrong.
Yeah, but I think there's a lot of people in the media
Because
that have a problem
everyone
with
was,
Madge.
because that post story I put up got so much interactions. I'm not going to say from who and what, but I was just, it was funny.
Which one?
The one I said, it's okay, Gordon, you can admit that you're wrong. Bro.
But anyway, listen.
He's got a nice head of hair.
a lot of. There's just air. There's no hair.
But
I
hey,
was-
boys, it was
Right.
it was such a sick grand final.
I feel bad. I feel bad for Munster Haram because like obviously what happened with his dad and stuff.
Yeah.
he did win Origin.
And Grant too, bro.
And
Grant
and
still
Grant.
is-
Grant still has not won.
No rings yet.
Can you believe that he's
I-
got no rings?
Yeah, I can believe that. I actually can't believe it because he's such a great player. I thought he'd have more of an impact on the game, to be honest.
Yeah, I did
didn't,
too.
I didn't.
But-
When they were walking up, because he's the captain, right? And the commentator said, and I always forget that Harry Grant doesn't have a ring. Like you just think he has one, you know, him and Slater and that, whatever. But then the commentator's like, "Can Harry Grant finally get his ring?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, this is the game's done, cuz Munster and the father situation. You know, that's emotion. Big game, Munster. Jerome Hughes with his broken arm. Pappenhausen, like Harry Grant doesn't have a ring. It's fucking done, cuz. Go put all your money on Melbourne.
Because can I say, I said it was done when Stefano opened his mouth. Because that was the most anti-Melbourne, anti-Bellamy thing
They
ever.
never do that.
For him to
Ever.
talk shit before the
Don't talk
game,
shit.
Ever.
calling out, cause there's fucking they got the Incredible Hulk on another team. What are you doing? Why are you poking the bear?
And you know what's funny, bro? You know what's funny?
Cause
All this
Haas
talk.
is the Shaq of the NRL, bro.
Because Payne Haas is like the fucking one of the greatest of all time.
And he's the one I'm the most happy about getting a ring. Yeah, there's Adam Reynolds and Ben getting his second, and Ben Hunt getting his first.
I don't really care
But
about
cause
Ben Hunt. Well, I'm
Hunt-
happy for Adam Reynolds.
Cause Payne Haas, that's legacy defining that ring, bro.
He can ask for whatever he wants now.
Cause
No
he
one can say
ask-
shit.
Cause this is a bloke that's probably gonna go down as the best prop of
greatest
all
ever.
time now.
I think he is.
But he's going towards like best forward of all time.
I think he's top 3 already.
I don't think he's top 3.
I think he's top
I don't
3
think he's top
already,
3
only
yet.
because of longevity. Like, let me see where he
Yeah.
goes. And he's going to play more than anyone, God willing, of course, inshallah. And because I've never seen a guy, even after 60, 70 minutes of playing,
Because he got a rest this week.
and we had this conversation with Mitch. Like, I think Payne-Haas could play in any era. I don't give a fuck.
100%.
Nobody. Like, yeah, there's Tougher, there's Shane Webkin, there's Brad Thorne, and there's
Lazarus.
Lazarus. Those are the big cunts, but nobody could keep up with Payne-Haas.
Because Payne,
I think if they played in today's game, different story,
Yeah,
obviously.
because you got
Sports
the,
science.
but there's also the way faster rules that don't benefit forwards, bro.
Bro, and Payne-Haas, the guy
Don't benefit big forwards.
and we never used him properly. Like, this is what pisses you off about Origin. We get back to Origin thinking about all these players. Because how don't you use him properly?
Hey, one person did use them properly. And now look.
And
look-
they won Origin
Because he gave him the fucking fattest rest in the fucking grand final.
in the game.
I haven't seen him sit on the bench because I was like, is he still off the field? That's what I said. Is this motherfucker still off the field?
Madge knew he needed a warrior to finish the game.
Yeah, and that's
he
what
needed
he was.
someone to. When you look at, cause if I'm on the team and I look at Payne-Haas, I'll feel like shit if I stopped. You get me? I'll be like, that bloke didn't stop. Why am I stopping? Cause
But
I got
also,
Payne-Haas in front of me.
you gotta
Because
remember-
he bitched the whole Melbourne team in that second
And
half.
Stefano, bro. Wallah, listen, cause there might be a day where we meet and whatever, but just as a fan's criticism, cause I never fucking seen this shit in Origin. I never seen it. And I know grand finals are big, but I think when you play for your state, cause it's more personal than a ring. It's very more personal. Like, the ring is your individual thing, whatever. But when you play for your state, cause that's where the anger comes out. That's where the fucking passion should come out. That's where if you do get sick, Suwali is forever a legend in my eyes. Like forever a legend. Because he's like, fuck this, lad. I'm going full tilt. Bang. And I love that shit. But you do all this talking, and that's literally the most I've never seen a Melbourne player do that in my life.
Never.
Like, Melbourne will kick you. Melbourne will stud you in your face and not do that.
Yeah, because, like,
You're very right. It's
Cam
very right.
Smith would have fucking talked mad shit.
Cam Smith would have
Like,
said,
like to Stefano for doing that.
yeah,
they would've
but
had-
Cam Smith in a press
you
conference
don't
will
poke-
never do that.
You don't poke the fucking bear, mate. And listen, you look at Payne-Haas's numbers, and these are probably his worst numbers of the year.
I think literally.
But you'll watch the game, cuz, and this bloke had some of the most impact he's ever had. Because every run, the earth was shaking, bro. Because he was like a fucking battering ram, bro.
Fuck
the
going
stadium
on,
rose.
You know our tunnel hole borer? The
They-
fucking big... Because he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
that. Because he nicked
Bro,
him. He
bro,
he drove a tunnel up their ass, bro.
I kid you not. Every time
Because
the
the
ball-
second half... Sorry, Joe.
They were
Because
booing
the
him.
last 5 runs he made, because they were like... Because it was like they were... It was like it was made of metal, bro.
It's like he's got batteries in his legs that never stop, cuz.
Because the last run, he ruined them.
Yeah.
I can't... Like, what a player, bro.
He's one of my favorites, bro. And I told him, bro.
And he doesn't make a fucking peep.
He
Doesn't
never-
say nothing.
He never hear nothing.
I
And
don't
you
know what Payne-Haas sounds like.
And you know what? I do. But
Yeah, we do.
Listen, I get what you're saying, and he's got an emotional story like to back
Yeah.
him of his brother, and like,
Yeah.
because he is gonna be a legend in his community and for his people forever.
No, he already is,
He
man.
already is. Yeah, it's done.
Again, you gotta look at Payne-Haas. Obviously, he has a lot going on with him and behind the scenes. This is his escapism. Him going on that field. This is his escapism from everything else going on in his life.
Great point.
So when he gets given the ball, the stadium rose with him. You could just feel when he ran.
You were there live. It was just like
It was like the whole.
you remember they used to boo him.
Yeah.
You remember they were booing him last year? Was it last year they were booing
No,
him?
not last year. It was the year before.
The year before that they were booing him.
Because he was like in talks of leaving.
He was about
You
to
gotta
leave.
remember, in 2020 when they won the spoon, they threw wooden spoons onto the field.
And like, bro,
And then Paddy Carrigan kept a piece of it. He said he kept one.
yeah, I seen that as well, and he kept that, and he's like reminding himself every day that, oh yeah, because I just think nobody this season, right, as a whole, you couldn't really define who was gonna win it. You just didn't know. People were saying like Bulldogs fans were getting excited because they were first for a bit, and then you had the Raiders fans who I never thought the Raiders were good enough to win the premiership, to be honest. Penrith were down the bottom.
But then they rose back up.
You know what I mean? They rose back up.
Melbourne were always
Broncos
there.
were the
This was
team.
such a sick year.
Broncos were the Broncos were the team, cuz, because they had Madge and they got Ben Hunt, and you're like, you know, and then you start off the season and they're just poor. We're like, what the fuck, cuz?
No, they started off the year. They won by like 50 against the Roosters.
Round 1,
Yeah.
50 points on the Chooks.
And then they were a bit. Remember, we had this conversation. They were a bit shaky after.
You
it.
actually, one of the funniest takes you've ever
Fuck
had.
off, man, don't
When
do
you said, I don't fear the Broncos.
Yeah,
I
and then they
don't
beat
fear
us.
them.
And we get sin binned. And
Yeah. And then they win like half.
Cecilia whacks everyone and shit.
I fear the Broncos.
No.
I fear any match team.
Yeah, of course. But
Except
what I'm
the
saying,
Tigers.
what I'm saying is sometimes
Because the Tigers want to listen.
Yeah, sometimes they don't
like
let,
Lee
they don't let they don't let them get they don't let themselves get to this stage of unlocking a fucking hayawan like Madge. You get me? So that's why I'm like, I don't really fear you because you don't even respect him. But then they started to, and what happened?
They built their belief. They finally believed in what Madge was telling them.
And so much respect. Like Reece Walsh, Ben Hunt, they all have so much
And
respect
you
for
also
Madge.
look at the emotional maturity as well for some of these players. Walsh still has like his humorous moments, but he's still somewhat professional. Remember in 2023 at the grand final, and he's here in Sydney, little kids are taunting him. He's Italian saying, "I'll take your mum."
Yeah.
Like he's retaliating. He
Cuz-
wasn't doing that this year.
They're
What
still
did they
young, bro.
What did they put in that fucking toilet water, bro?
Oh my days.
Bro,
It's a
can
performance
you-
enhancing drug.
Fred, can you imagine this, please? Can you
Because
imagine?
who the fuck would have seen the toilet water video and then thought, bro, this cunt's the best player in the NRL and he's going to win the comp and win Clive Churchill. Even if he would have played so good in the grand final that even if he lost, he
still
probably
would've won
still
Clive.
would have got Clive
Can
Churchill.
I ask you something? Can
Yeah.
you imagine this, right? Imagine this. And this, I'm going to give credit where credit's due. Because the Sam Burgess, not Sam Burgess, the JWH thing happened this week where he wasn't going to play the
We
grand
got
final.
cleared anyways. Thankfully.
Right? He got cleared. But imagine Reece Walsh got punished for that. For the drinking the toilet water.
Oh,
As
man.
something, the NRL would be like, we're serious. But you could just see, cuz, when someone has aura and stardom, you're not going to get rid of him. This is what the game wants, cuz. And it's not a good example for kids to fucking drink out of the toilet bowl. But I don't know, cuz, it might be now.
Cuz
You onto something, bro.
It
You onto
was the
something.
response. The response to that was a different response to everything else that he's done. Different response to when he slapped his mate in the head on video, which I don't know what the outrage
Why would
was.
you get so angry at that, bro?
Because
Did
he
you know why?
responded
It was
to it
clickbait headlines.
by taking a piss, bro.
Yeah, he did.
And he wore your uniform.
Yeah, he should have. He honestly should have started a plumbing company. I'm very happy he didn't because
Because
he'd be
then
out of
he'd
business.
be out of business, mate.
But he should have started something.
Why don't you bring him on site, bro, one
would
day?
love to,
Let
cuz.
him get in the excavator with
Cuz-
Kamal.
Because I can't come off flips shit. Can't get an injury.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah, but listen, man, boys, Brisbane were outstanding. They deserved every bit of it from minute one. Like they were just always kept themselves in the game. They never worried about Melbourne's aura. They never worried about.
Well, again, they were off to a great start. They got a penalty. They
Yeah.
were making mad meters. Dean Mariner scoring the first try.
Almost, yeah.
Almost botched it. And
Yeah.
it was one of the funniest. I could have.
Fred was shitting. I was like, "What's he shitting about?" Oh, I was like, "Imagine you don't score that because they win by that try.
Yeah.
Like that's the difference." in the
Yeah,
end of it.
100%.
Like,
I'm like,
it's not like Reynolds is a shit goal kicker. He could have just like hit the run all the way in. I get
Come on,
why,
bro.
but he didn't need to do it.
when he went down, I was so devastated.
Yeah, bro.
And then Ben Hunt was seeing stars.
Because Ben Hunt is a fucking
You know what?
Ben Hunt is a hard
See
cunt.
what happens when you
Hey.
leave the fucking prison.
Damn it! I
same.
wasn't even that. I want to talk about Ben.
Yeah,
Hunt. Give
Dragons
him
fan.
some
But you know what?
flowers.
Ben Hunt, cuz he's actually a hard cunt because he got whacked and he still wanted to play. Cuz.
Yeah, he was like,
Reece
he was-
had to hug him like,
and
no,
then
no,
he,
no.
and then he's going off the field, right? And like I'm like, because he started walking back to him, and I'm like, cuz he's that fried, get him off. And then he actually went back to speak to the like, lock in boys, you know, whatever Cooper Cronk did in that grand final, you know, when he got Simbin, lock in boys, what the fuck, 1, 2, 3, and bro, it's time to have a conversation. I mean, I don't know if it's right to say this. Maybe I'm just trying to pick at the headlines, but Craig Bellamy, cuz 2 grand finals in a row that he's lost.
Because his
Back to back.
record is bad.
No
Back to back.
And
Because
no-
if this was the NBA, because if a grand final is fucking hard to make, and he always does it without signing no big name players or nothing, so I'm
This
not
year
gonna
he
talk
did, though.
shit. No, he signed one, and is he really a big name player?
well, again, if everyone was after him.
No, we were after him. That was pretty much it. He signed a player from the team that came last, bro.
Yeah,
That's it. It's not like it's not like he signed Tedesco.
Melbourne never signed anyone.
Because they don't sign no one. Their 2 biggest name signings in the last 10 years are Coates and fucking Stefano.
Harry Grant back from loan on Tigers because
Well, I think
Yeah.
Alcantara has now. They turned him into a.
No,
big
bro.
man.
No,
he wasn't the
bro.
star. I'm
No
saying he-
way.
No, we're
That's
talking about,
not a big
we're
name
talking
signing.
about Roosters.
We're talking
signing
like
Cooper
you
Cronk.
guys signed someone that's already developed, bro.
Yeah, fair.
Eli Katoa was good, had a good first season on the Warriors, then declined, and then went to Melbourne and became Thanos. He probably would have won Clive Churchill if they
I
won.
was gonna say that was my next point.
But I'm still giving it to Reece. I don't care. But he was Thanos. Every
Ellie
time he
was
touched the
Thanos.
ball, he made a line
Ellie
break.
Katoa, yeah.
But because if this was in
Best in the
American
comp.
sports, because they would clown Craig Bellamy.
That's what I'm asking.
Because he's made how many grand finals? 11?
Yeah, 11.
And he's won 4?
Okay, he's won 3, but won 5. You
Okay.
know, because the whole.
So he has
No, no,
3
no, no.
legit ones.
No, I don't care. Legit or not
So he
legit.
has 3 legit ones.
Legit or not legit, how many has he won altogether? 5?
5.
Okay, so 4. He's won 4 legit ones, right?
3 legit ones.
Why? Is 2 salary caps?
07 and
What, the-
07
09.
and 09 don't count. 2012, 2017, 2020.
Yeah,
Those are like his big ones.
yeah.
Those are his 3.
So
Those are
he's
3
got
comps.
So is
3
it safe
in,
to say that Craig Bellamy...
which is still amazing. But in American culture, he'd get clowned because
Craig
he's
Bellamy-
like LeBron. LeBron's 4 and 6, and he gets clowned because who's he compared to? Fucking Michael Jordan, right?
Can I ask you a question?
Flawless.
Craig Bellamy can't win without Cameron Smith.
No.
Is that
no,
true or false?
No.
Don't
just
poke the
No.
bear.
I'm trying to rage bait, bro.
No,
I'm
what's
straight
that?
baiting. cuz.
No, you look at their fucking team like we've said for years.
I know. They deserve
and they fucking should be nowhere near this place.
I don't
but
feed
they,
them, cuz. They
Bro,
literally
when
trotted...
Craig Bellamy-
They somehow
when
trotted
Cra-
into the grand final.
Craig Bellamy is the common denominator. Maybe Cam Smith won a comp. Fuck him out. Yeah, all right. But he still made 3 grand finals in the last 5-6 years now.
Oh, no. Craig Bellamy's unbelievable.
Because he's versing OP teams that are better on paper than his. That's just, I just think that if you look at Melbourne, all right, because they're just not that good on paper, but Craig Bellamy's coaching and their spine make up for everything.
They cover the
But
cracks.
as soon as they can't get any go forward and they can't get out of their own end, the spine went silent in the second half, bro.
So is that a Bellamy problem or is that...
No, it's a
an
squad
individual
problem.
Team
It's a
problem.
market
Team
problem because they're in fucking Melbourne and it's hard for them to lure players away. They don't spend big money on players. They've always got to get guys that are average and they make them better. All right, and even if you look at their spine members, all right, like Pappenhausen came through nobody wanted. I know he was at the Tigers and stuff, but Melbourne made Pappenhausen.
Nico.
Melbourne made Munster. Melbourne made Harry Grant.
Nico
and
Hines.
Melbourne made Nico Hines.
Was it drink water? Was that?
Because
Was he?
they got fucking Jerome Hughes, who was a fucking outcast. Didn't have
Gold
a
Coast?
Yeah.
Gold
he was
Coast
a
and
fullback.
Cowboys.
He was a fullback over there, bro.
And
And
he
he's
made
barely
and they looked at this guy and they said he's not a legit 7.
But well, let's pay him there.
And they made him a legit 7. Yeah, he doesn't have a comp yet, I think, right?
No,
he
he
won
does.
2020.
No,
He won 2020. Sorry, he was there in 2020. But
And
still,
he's a Dalian.
yeah, Dalian winner,
He's got
of
a
course.
ring-
But
he's got a Dan Liam and a-
because they make his coaching creates that. The way I was watching a video today about how he gets them on site in preseason, 4 days a week for 4 weeks. So he makes them go train in the morning, weights, then go work on a job site, and then
You have to watch his documentary.
because I got to watch it. But I saw the
I
clip
try-
today.
I-
I didn't know it existed
I want
until
to throw
today.
up. I told you about it during the
one-
season.
yeah,
I want to.
yeah.
I want to throw up because I was trying to rage bait the question because I love Bellamy with all my heart.
Yeah.
But I had to ask you the question.
Because he
in another
is
sport,
the common
in
denominator.
another sport, he'll get clowned.
A little bit, yeah. But
Like
it's-
this.
it's like, are you gonna?
Klopp went to Champions League finals.
Yeah, but did he?
And then he finally won one. And
Yeah,
obviously
alright.
everyone else. But
Yeah.
before that, it was like, not from us fans, but from actual in
Hundreds.
Rugby league and Australian sport culture is different. They reward you for making grand finals, all right? And it's not an easy thing to do. The fact that this guy's made a grand final every second season on average is fucking unbelievable.
And straight out, he's lost a lot
and
of
no other coach will ever do this ever.
and he lost players during the season a
Yeah.
lot. Cause Jerome
'Cause-
Hughes was out how many times?
Yeah.
Cameron Munster was out how many times? They had an origin period.
Yeah.
Pappenhausen missed games.
And I really like
Yeah,
what I
Grant
saw from
Grant
Hughes.
was getting suspended.
Yeah.
I like what I saw from Hughes, by the way. I think,
yeah.
but it's just they couldn't get the ball down
down their end.
the other end. But a crazy stat that I just thought of now: the last 5 premiers now. The coaches, their last gig was the Tigers.
So we should sign fucking Benji.
So Cleary went from Tigers to fucking
Penrith.
Penrith, and fucking Madge went from Tigers to Broncos. Right, their last NRL gig was
That's
fucking
5
Tigers.
years. You're right.
Who was the last Tigers coach? What was it? He also coached them in 05. What was his name again? The coach.
Sheens,
Tim Sheens.
the legend.
Yeah, he coached them last for Benji.
Fuck, you never got to watch the actual Benji days, bro.
You.
Oh,
I've
fucking
watched-
So I
Joe.
was a kid, but like,
Oh,
I was
Joe.
6 when Benji won, and I'm telling you, for the next 10 years, every fucking kid wanted to be like Benji.
Oh, it was just so.
Benji was the most iconic player to ever play the game ever.
You know that meme? Dad, tell me about what do you call it?
Yeah.
Joe.
Prime
honestly.
Benji was like Derrick Rose who didn't get injured.
Bro, he was so good.
You know,
Joe.
like everyone's like, what? Like
You watch his
talk
highlights.
about.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Americans get emotional, and even me, I get emotional about Prime D Rose. But we don't have to get emotional about Prime Benji Marshall because
we actually
got to see it.
And he won a ring.
We got to see it at its full potential.
There is one
bro.
player's prime I get emotional about sometimes. Prime Ben Barber.
Yeah.
Because obviously we all
See that
know,
video this week of him trying to G up his
yeah, the
he was like
Korean
the
knockout.
Korean knockout team, yeah.
But
I was
man,
like,
because that was
I
what
gotta
I grew
watch
up with.
it.
I was,
Because when I was watching Walsh, I was like, oh,
Bro,
Ben
I was
Barber.
sick-
That's like Ben Barber.
Yeah.
You know that you was
Little
thinking,
guy, line break, speed, agility, passing.
Deceptively strong.
Bro,
Exactly.
what the? Sorry, I know we
But
already
Ben
finished.
Barber's tries are like
Magic.
because
Bro.
he was running the full length of the field and it was normal. We were desensitized to full length solo tries,
They
bro.
had Tommy.
We're used to it.
They had Tommy Turbo stats in like a swipe.
It is
thing
not.
on
No,
Instagram.
no, I saw that.
Like, what the fuck is that?
And that's when because I saw every second of Prime Ben Barber. He was so OP that we were normal. It was normal to watch a cunt fucking go out of bounds and put the ball behind his head and shit.
we're like, oh,
It
that's
was
fair.
normal to see fucking some cunt run through 4 players and run the length of the field and score.
It was actually normal.
Fred, you know,
And I still say Tommy Turbo because Tommy Turbo's numbers were in 15 fucking games, bro.
That's not normal.
It's not normal.
Because we're never going to see that
You
level
know that
of
one
production
game
again.
that Tommy played in, he scored like 4 tries on me. I can't
Cowboys, it was like
Because I don't know what happened. He just pumped him. I'm like, what?
I'm always thankful.
Everyone.
Because I'm still thankful because he threw 2 forward passes intentionally against us so that we didn't concede 80. When we lost 6-0 to them, he threw like 3 forward
Manly?
passes.
Yes, 2021, bro.
We lost 6-0 to them. I watched
66?
like
66,
the
bro.
Knights game exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
It was grim,
And
bro.
he
Grim.
threw like 400%
See, I didn't-
intentional forward passes because he felt bad.
I don't remember that
Is he nice,
because
bro?
I wasn't upset about it because it was so normal. That's
I-
say Mitch, we're in the
I re-
trenches, cuz.
I remember it because I streamed it and it was my first day of streaming and I streamed the whole thing.
And you're like, fuck.
And it was meant to be Burbo's first try and then they got disallowed.
Oh, bro. Like, you know, you say you were 6 years old when you saw Prime Benji. I was 6 years old when I saw Prime Ben, but that was my childhood player to watch.
As I was 13. Do you know how sick it is watching a player like that when you were 13?
I was 15.
Because
Was I 15?
you remember, because you were 23,
How
bro.
old
Shut up.
How old are you? 28?
I'm 26.
26. So I'm 3 years older now. So you were what?
30.
So you were 13.
I was 13 in
So I was
2012.
16. Yeah. See,
Because my whole fucking personality was Ben Barber and doggies. Because they made me get up on the whole school, in front of the whole
remember
school,
this.
and do the fucking doggies in front of the whole thing. And my year coordinator was looking in fucking shock. like in shock. Because Mr. Wooby was like, he didn't even know what he just saw. Because my whole personality was Ben Barber, bro.
What a player, bro. Genuinely, what a player. I know typical dogs are going on a rant about Ben Barber, but man, that's
on,
who
bro.
I watched growing up. I used to try and recreate his tries.
Hey, we're like, this is good filler content, bro. You know, in animes you have the
Filler episode.
core episodes. Okay, this ain't Berserk. We got plenty of filler.
So I have to ask the question, and it's been the question that everyone's been asking
Yeah.
on social media. Was that the best grand final performance you've seen?
Individually, it's up there.
It's up.
There's Lazarus and obviously Nathan, but Reece did it for the whole game.
In 80 minutes.
Is there a player that you've watched, and you probably just mentioned one, Ben Barber, but I want you to try and give me another one. Is there a player that you've watched when you're watching Reece Walsh in the grand final, and you're just like, yeah, wow. Like, it just gives you the same sort of vibe? It could be in a regular game. It
So
could
there
be
was
in like...
Ben, and then there's another one that I'm just trying to make sure there isn't anything else that I can liken you to.
I was a little too young to what, but I saw the highlights. Hayden 09, man.
No, he's not like that.
Nah, Hayne was different.
Hayne was like a fucking
Hayne was
freight
a
train, bro.
Yeah, Hayne was like a solid cuz.
Bro, this cunt was stronger than every forward on the field most of the time.
crazy. I was seeing the highlights.
And in front of him, he had fui moi moi, mate.
Yeah, Suey
Like,
moi,
like,
moi.
like, because
That's what they used to call me.
He was fui was built different.
He used to have nice hair. He used to have little things in his hair.
And what do you think of that answer?
He's like Lachlan Coote on steroids, bro.
Remember Lachlan Coote?
Yeah.
Far out.
It's like Lachlan Coote on steroids, bro. Nah, you know who he really reminds me of? Matty Bowen, bro.
Oh, yes. You never got to see him either.
I saw Matty Bowen.
Nah,
you?
he reminds
end.
me. He
At the
reminds me
end.
of Matty Bowen, and he just makes line breaks out of
You
nothing.
remember Matt Singh?
Yeah. He was
to
OP,
pull- he used
bro.
to- He used to OP. He was
Cause that fucking bloke with his fucking
pumped
headgear
us.
used to nick us, bro.
Even
Even
in
in
Origin.
04. Even in 04 when we were fucking top of the line, like
was him.
they beat us.
It was him, yeah.
Fucking, he's so
But
good.
him in Origin, I used to burn, bro.
Oh,
I
bro,
used to
he
watch him in
just
Origin.
always score. But nah, Matty Bowen, bro, he just gives me Matty Bowen vibes, bro. Just a guy that loves his footy. Like,
You're
second
right, man.
1 second he's there, the next second he's fucking in another dimension. Like,
'Cause
he's like, fuck, even better, he's like fucking Preston Campbell, bro.
Oh,
That's
was
the
a
one.
good one.
I got no
Preston
best
Campbell.
Underrated. Well, underrated.
Cause you watch Preston Campbell and this
Best
bloke,
Titans
he
player
was
ever.
like the Flash, bro.
What's his name? The other guy?
That's the best Titans player ever.
Reece.
Yeah, but even at Penrith,
Reece something.
Reece Wester?
Reece West.
yeah. But no.
Fullbacks were mad. Wallah,
But he-
fullbacks were
but
fucking
Preston
cool.
and-
What do you
Preston-
run those fullbacks,
Nah,
bro?
West- Wester was
Preston's the
different.
little bloke, bro. Like,
No, I think it
I
was
used to
different.
see Reece Wester in South Sydney,
But it's
in
different.
Redfern. Yeah, I know. I used to see Reece Wester in Redfern, and the guy was so nice to me, bro.
Yeah,
as
he's a
kid.
nice guy.
And he was a big name signing for them, bro. Like when they were shit. Like, and he helped them make South Sydney good. You know what I mean?
Was that the back end of his career? Or?
That was back end of his career.
Yeah, 'cause he
But
was at
he
Penrith.
came in like
Penrith
07.
Titans,
I think he
first-
came in 07 and there was Chris Sander and everything, and the vibes are good around them, and they made finals first time ever.
Can't be 2007. He was a Titans. He was like the first ever Titans.
No, it would have been later then. It would have
Preston
been later
Campbell
then.
or Reece Wester?
No, Reece Wester.
Oh no, sorry. I was talking.
Yeah,
I'm
Preston
talking about
Campbell,
Reece
yeah.
Wester.
Hey, my bad.
Preston at Penrith, like
Monster.
the zippiness and the deception and the way he runs and how nobody can ever sort of get him. Like nobody could crack Preston Campbell properly
Yeah, he was
because you couldn't. He's just too mobile and agile, and he just really reminds me of Preston Campbell. Like if I had to like their games are very similar and their attributes that they're good at. You know what I mean? Their physical attributes, like they're both small. Like Reece is a little bit bigger, like got a bit more mass on him, but like
Same sort of style.
super crazy acceleration, super crazy agility, footwork.
I think Reece Walsh can go down as top 3 complete fullbacks ever. Because he
You
can
don't
do
remember-
everything. Because he's
No,
kicking.
not now, but
Not now, not now, not
later.
now, not now. But I'm saying like what I see from his game. Because you know what tripped me out, Fred? That pass he did for the assist. I think it was in the second half. I can't remember. It was the right side.
For the Shiba try or the
Nah.
This was the Mariner one.
Cause was that the first try of the game?
Yeah.
when he got tackled and then like off.
No, he just cut. He threw a pass, but he cut 3 people out.
Yeah, that's the Mariner one.
And I was like, "What the fuck? You did that, bro?" I can't, like he's just
He
got
was
this.
because he was in a flow state. There's the tilt. There's when you're on tilt and when you're in a flow
Yeah,
state.
he's in double flow state. Cause,
He couldn't do nothing wrong.
bro. He was so good, man. And
Like,
like
total water flow state, bro. It's crazy.
he deserves every bit of credit he gets. Shout out to Reynolds and Ben Hunt as well, bro. Tyson, was that Smoothie? who came
Yeah,
on?
I love that bloke,
Wallah,
bro.
wallah, when he
What a
came
com-
on, I was like, "This is like, was he active 18th man or was he actually on the bench?"
No, he was
on the bench.
He was the halfback when there was no other halfback.
Yeah, I know, but I thought because of those, I thought
No,
those.
Arthurs was 18th
no.
man.
Arthurs-
okay, but he never played.
he was the one that they had to pick between him and the youngster. They picked him because he's just played everywhere, Smoothie, and he came on, helped make a line break
Yeah.
assist.
And there was
then-
one point in the game where he
He tried to
tackled.
throw a pass like a halfback, even though
Yeah, he kicked
Nah,
it.
he tackled someone I think for too long, and I'm like, "Oh, cause
No, then he kicked it and fucked the kick up at the end.
yeah.
well, that was good, man.
What a sick grand final, man! And it was my last ever stream
For-
in my current house.
Ooh,
So we all said
what a way to
goodbye-
cap it off.
What
We
a
all
farewell.
said goodbye to the setup because we were watching like old stream clips of like me in that room and how ugly the setup was. It was so much fun, man, and I'm just gonna keep cranking the streams once I move into the new place, and it's gonna be
Hopefully
fucking sick,
we
bro.
can do something here, bro.
Your last
Yeah.
stream was watching your Pookie Bear win a comp.
Yeah, bro.
Clive. How crazy is that?
I know, bro, and I glazed the whole team when they were getting their medals. I'm so like I hate Broncos,
Yeah.
but I fucking love that team.
Yeah,
Like it's some of the individual plays, like Shiba, like the story of Shibasaki, try and trial,
amazing.
deal, all hope was lost. Origin, premiership winner, starting position, got a Kangaroos tour.
the only thing that I was upset about was Ezra getting a ring.
But
It was
listen,
lost- it's a-
say what you fucking want about the bloke,
He's so good,
but he played fucking amazing.
bro. I'm telling you, I was saying this in the group. And I can't judge everyone. I'm not, perfect. But because that sort of stained it for me. He would be one of my fucking favorite players to watch because as a 6, he was so good. But then he comes on off the bench,
Utility.
and his defense and he's like kick chase it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Cause like, there was a play where Reece Walsh was out of it. I think someone was gone, and he made that tackle. It was like towards the end. Like Melbourne scored that, cause they're back in the game. They're winning.
Like, where we win?
That scoreline is ugly because if whoever scores next wins the fucking game.
It's because it's 4 points.
Yeah, it's a kick, like, and bro, it's a kick. I know kicks are harder these days, but if they score under the post, you're fucked.
Yeah, but I just think, like this is the ultimate redemption team, bro.
Exactly, and then
legacy cemented people who have done things that they probably drinking the water out of a toilet or driving while under the influence. And listen, everyone makes mistakes, but this team have made mistakes either on the field or off the field. A lot of them. And they all got their redemption moment. And this is something I'll never forget. So massive congratulations to the Broncos.
No more tragedies.
Hopefully,
yeah.
Just relax, boys. Fuck.
Enjoy this now, but just
we want to support you, man. We want to give them the love, but some things you just can't cross.
Yeah. we said his name a couple of times. There's one particular player I just really want to give some flowers to. I saw a video that was like, this guy out of everyone probably deserved it. One of the most deserved players to win a comp after 10 years of it's been haunting him. Ben Hunt. You look, even last year, round 1, he drops the ball off the kickoff. Vossi goes, hello, 2015. 9 years later, it still haunted him. Let's say he doesn't win it this year and he retires, that's what defines his legacy. Dropping that ball in 2015. But now,
because he has everything except for that. He had everything except for that.
He has Origin, Australia, he has everything. Just didn't have a ring. And now he's got one. And you could say he was the happiest bloke when he won that ring. There was this moment, the camera's panning around him. And he does.
Yeah, just
and you just.
He's relieved.
You
Finally.
can almost see the pressure of 2015 kind of just leave his body.
Not only that, Joe. He was under pressure at the Dragons as well, bro. And I don't know whose side. You can support
did
him.
everyone say he was the problem with the Dragons?
Yeah.
What happened there? Whatever happened there?
What was I telling your group chat, mate?
Yeah. My group chat. I'm out of that. I don't want to be in that group chat anymore, bro.
Johnny left, bro. When Johnny left,
I
couldn't give him shit anymore, bro.
Nah, he's back.
He's back in that group chat.
Back in that group. He said he said Carl Flanagan. He put Flanagan and Burden stats side by side.
Yeah, but you watch with your eye.
Stats don't always make the picture.
All right, boys. Is there anything else you'd like to speak about? Listen, R360 quickly. If you need content creators. We're looking for.
Yeah.
Listen, you're the best league in the world.
You're the Saudi.
Because I'm a Newcastle United fan.
Yeah, bro. And
it's them.
Yeah, I know. Literally.
Come on, bro.
The Arabs
come on, man. I will work for you for a very low price. Okay?
Turkey. 100 grand a year. I'm happy.
200 grand a year. That's nothing. That's like 2
up
cents
numbers,
for you,
Up in numbers. I'm 100 grand. You're fucking 600 grand.
Cuz, listen, very cheap rate, mate. All right. Listen, I know how you guys operate. You guys changed my team. Let me help you change rugby 360.
I will move overseas. I will move overseas for this, right? Come on. I love Chris Hussain's video today. He killed me, bro. He's like, loyalty doesn't pay my wife's Uber bills on Friday and Saturday nights. Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, boys, anything else?
Hey, I got one thing, boys. It was a fucking sick year, bro. Sick season. We all accomplished so much, bro, and I'm just so glad that we've got this space all set up, ready to go now.
I'm very happy.
Mate, we're hiring it out if you guys want to record your own stuff. And we will be making content, hopefully with a lot of guests over the off-season, so stay tuned for that. We'll keep you guys in a loop and be sharing updates every time we got someone on. So stay posted. But for me, I just wanted to thank everybody for all of their support on League Lads this year. It's not easy starting a podcast and being consistent. And we've been doing it for, this is year 3?
Year 3.
Third season, bro.
Third season for us, bro. And it's fucking been amazing, man. And you've all helped out make our lives so much better. And we love doing this shit. And we just wanted to say thank you for all the support, all the love, all the comments, all the hate. Especially Mitch, he loves the hate. Stop bullying, all right? He did good last week. But, mate, big shout out to Big Suey here.
I love you, my brother.
Big Joe. He's not here, but he's here in spirit. Flax.
Flax.
Shout out to Mitch. Shout out to Eric Growth, Chad Townsend. They came on this year.
Preston for even
JC,
fucking sticking by us.
JC, bro.
Speaking of JC, speaking of Preston. Finally got
his
his
Australian
gig, bro. Our boy, local League Lads boy. Oh, I'm so proud of him, man. Getting the opportunity to
He
potentially
finally gets it.
represent his country.
Well, listen, I'm not that excited because I already knew this is gonna happen.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
well,
happy for him. I'm not saying I'm
It's
happy.
inevitable, bro.
It's inevitable. But Freddie, if you wanna continue, is
Yeah,
that it?
that's it, man. I'm just so thankful for everybody, man. And 2026 is going to be a big year for all of us. And
Hopefully,
hopefully the Dogs win the comp, mate.
Oh, God.
Wow.
That was my big thought. When I was at that stadium on Sunday, I was like, I'm seeing all the Broncos fans celebrating a 19-year drought break.
It'll come. It'll come.
It'll come, man.
It'll
One day
come.
this will be the Dogs.
Patience, Joey.
One
Patience.
day.
I just wanna get something off my chest as well. Since Fred was doing his thank yous, I don't think you understand how much stress and pressure and headaches and everything you can think of is involved with getting this together. From starting in the backyard to finally getting a studio. Trust me, it's not even easy to manage this studio. There's broken G-Block everywhere. There's people complaining. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's busy. There's SD cards missing.
There's fucking money coming out of my account every month.
Right? And it's not cheap, right? And there's a lot of things that we have to catch up on. And of course, I'm at the top of it trying to do everything. But when I look at everyone in this room and when I look at the team, like, I don't even know who Mitch was 6 months ago, right? And we have Mitch now, and he just helps out with everything. We met Joe along the way, of course, and bro, he's become our main editor. And I don't even like calling him an editor, but just your knowledge, cuz, and everything you do for Leg Lads, I really, really appreciate it. And I told you from the start, cuz, if there's anything I can offer you, it's an opportunity, and it's something for you to build yourself from. You get me? I don't want everything. I want you to go and be successful. And of course, Fred is the same, bro. Fred literally puts money from his own pocket to make things better and bigger. And of course, we all do. But yeah, man, I just want to say thank you all. Wallah, it's not easy to be 3 seasons in. We don't earn a cent from anyone, literally. We just this is literally our hard
For
work.
the love of the game,
For
mate.
the love of the game. And inshallah, next year, we can get some sponsors on board. Not so we can go to Vegas and watch the things, you know. Just so we can get by and, of course, bring more better content. And I'm very, very excited to cook 2026, bro. I'm
Same
very,
here,
very
bro.
jaded, wallah. And I'm very proud of everyone. Shout out to Flaxy. Shout out to Mitch. Of course, shout out to Joe, Fred, and everyone else involved, man. League lads, we're out. Anything else to say, boys?
Just thank you all
Joe?
for support this year. Honestly,
Yeah, you give us your... I want to hear your thoughts
This is
before we
my
go.
first year on League Lads. This is my debut season. Started the year in February. Sitting here on that couch watching you boys talking about the charity match. Here we are now in October. October the 8th of
The
October.
8th of October.
10 days away from my 20th birthday, which is crazy. And yeah, here we are in League Lads, talking on a mic in front of a camera. It's just cool. And just to share my knowledge of rugby league. I don't like to boast about it, but I like to think I have a decent knowledge.
You
of
do,
rugby
and
league.
you're going to have a show next year. We're literally going to push Joe to have his own show next year. For all the stat freaks and the super coach heads, there's only going to be one place you're going to go to, and it's going to be Joe's show. Fuck, it's a good one, Joe's show.
But hey, honestly, man, it's good to hear you thank us. You know what I mean? Because there was during his wedding, he did a speech where he thanked everyone in the whole world except League Lads.
Wait, okay.
Didn't give us a shout
You know
out.
how nervous I
And
was, cuz?
He gave everyone in the whole world a shout out, cuz, and he gave
No,
his
didn't.
he gave his in-laws a shout out. Didn't even give League Lads a shout out.
Obviously, my in-laws gave me, my father-in-law gave me his daughter.
Yeah, but who gave you a League Lads?
Well, listen, cuz.
Look, it's nice to get the thank you now, bro.
I love you.
We
Listen.
were waiting. We were like, "Hey, boys, how much is he gonna? How much is he gonna be? He's gonna thank me first. You know what I mean?
You know what, Wallah?
Nothing.
You know, Wallah, I'll be honest with you, because I didn't write anything down, right? But all the time, I always think about, I have to thank everyone, right? Thank the boys. And of course, using that, your names are there. But when you're up on that fucking stage, cuz, and the crowd's not reacting, it gets a bit tough. So I was trying to end that
Don't
shit
worry.
very
When
quick.
TK, shout out
Stirring
TK.
you, bro. I'm
The
stirring.
funniest, he asked me, did you give him the show notes for the speech? Or
You put them on WhatsApp. Nah, it was beautiful year, boys, and I'm very, very grateful that we got to celebrate things with each other. Wallah, very grateful for everyone as well. We're gonna smash it, man. Let's go. We're gonna get some guests on. Just keep
We'll see
rolling,
you
bro.
soon, man.
See you soon. Take it easy. League lads out.